Molly Dorozenski, Greenpeace. Ms. Dorozenski is the media director at Greenpeace, where she has worked since 2008 to reach out to the community and inform them about environmental issues. She spent several months in the Gulf region after the BP Deepwater Horizon spill and helped journalists gain access to spill sites and nearby islands. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for inviting Greenpeace to testify on behalf of our 30 million global supporters. Addressing climate change in the 21st century is a matter of survival. It threatens our health, our safety, our security, and our food and water resources. In this important election year, Greenpeace has turned to what we have identified as one of the root causes of our inability to act on climate change: a broken but fixable political system that takes power from the people and puts it into the hands of a few wealthy individuals and corporations. The combination of the restriction of voting rights and the outsized influence of money in politics has caused a crisis in our democracy. Make no mistake, the fossil fuel industry will never have the interests of the American people at heart. It has been recently revealed that Exxon has known the danger of climate change for 30 years, even as it continued to fund politicians who pushed for fossil fuel policies that protected its interests while harming the American people. The Koch brothers and their network will spend over $500 million in this election. Voters are concerned about the access that money can buy. Someone who approaches their Congress member saying they are a donor is 4 times more likely to get a meeting than someone who doesn't. This spring, at a mass mobilization in DC called Democracy Awakening, the progressive movement came together to risk arrest on the Capitol steps to ask for a democracy that is truly of, by, and for the people. Unions, the NAACP, Greenpeace, and others stood together with a commitment to fix underlying causes of our stalled progress on shared issues. We must stand together to take a few key steps that will ensure the Democratic Party reflects the will of the people. I'm asking you to commit to the following: push to overturn Citizens United to stop the flow of unlimited money to super PACs and dark money groups. Restore voting rights through the support of the Voting Rights Advancement Act and the Voter Empowerment Act. Commit to the refusal of contributions from all lobbyists, as President Obama did when he campaigned in 2008. Support the Government by the People Act and the Fair Elections Now Acts, which are small donor empowerment measures that encourage and amplify small contributions made by everyday Americans. To demonstrate that the Democratic Party will do what it takes to prevent climate change and to show you're above the influence of these fossil fuel interests, we're also asking for an immediate halt to leasing public lands and waters for fossil fuel extraction, local, state, and federal policies to stop fracking and fully account for the climate impacts of natural gas production, a commitment to hold fossil fuel companies accountable for their role in deceiving the public and investors about climate change and blocking climate solutions. Not only are these steps necessary for protecting democracy, but they're necessary for a successful candidacy for the president. Greenpeace commissioned a poll from the Feldman Group focusing on millennials in key swing states: Colorado, Ohio, Florida, and Pennsylvania. This key demographic of voters ranked big money in politics as one of their top 3 issues, alongside jobs in the economy and national security. Young voters want candidates who are free from the influence of special interests. A plurality of these voters, 44%, thinks that money in politics affects Republicans and Democrats equally, despite outsized contributions on the Republican side. Democrats can take the high ground while winning over young voters and transforming the system. Banks and oil companies were listed by 75% of these voters as being the most harmful to the democratic process. There's a strong appetite for a party that prioritizes climate change and rejects special interest money, and strong incentives for candidates to take these steps. These voters are the future of the party, and the party must act on the issues that they care about. Here in the room today, each of you has the power to make sure the direction of the Democratic Party is centered in integrity, equal participation, and the public good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Any questions? Thank you very much.